Welcome to Love What Must Be Done. This morning, I am making a grocery list, and I thought I would just show you our system for that grocery list. So if you've got your coffee, I got my coffee, let's sit down and we'll chat about this for a little bit. I just have this basic binder, and a few years ago, I decided that it would be easier to put a little upfront time in doing a menu plan that I could rotate versus trying every week to sit down and come up with something new. So I went through Pinterest and some of my cookbooks to found my favorite recipes that we all enjoy, we all like. I added in a few new ones that I figured that we would like, and I glued some fabric to a binder to make it look pretty because I knew it would be sitting out. And I found a template, which I'll try to link to, and I made a rotating menu plan with grocery list. And so each week, right now we're on week 3, each week has the menu off to the side there, and then on the same page it has the whole grocery list. I went through the recipes and I wrote down every possible ingredient that I could need. Now, of course, you don't actually have to buy it every time. For instance, I think I'm fine on time, okay? So one of these recipes calls for time. I already have time. I just take a dry erase marker, I mark it off, and as long as I don't rub around on our little clear inserts that I gather everything in, they're just in these little clear binder inserts, then it stays on just fine. Now, if I need to add something to the list, I also use the dry erase marker. Like, for instance, I know I need trash bags, which would go under miscellaneous, so I'm going to write down trash bags. And it's just super easy. When I get back home from the store, I just wipe it off and I hang it to the fridge for the week, and that's what I go with. Now, the reason I keep it on the fridge in front of my face all week is just because, A, it helps me to remember what I'm supposed to be cooking, because that just doesn't stay in my mind. And then also, behind our handy dandy grocery list, I have our recipes. So I just printed off the recipes to each thing, and they go right in behind it. So each week, everything's together. I don't have to think about, finding that recipe, where did I put that cookbook, or what board do I have it on my Pinterest account. So it all stays together. And this has actually just helped me to save time in the long run. And I am all about saving time with little kiddos. And it helps me to know to get dinner on the table in time so that when my husband gets home it's almost ready. And that's always nice too, so we don't feel like we're just spending the whole night cooking, eating, and cleaning, because that's kind of what was happening. So I'll try to link to this little template thing that I found, if I can find it again. And otherwise, there are a plethora of templates I know that you can find online. I can also link to my Pinterest board where I keep most of my recipes. We do mostly a paleo diet, so if you're interested in that, I have a Pinterest board for that you could go check out. And yeah, that's about it. It took a little bit of time. It does take a little time, but if you have just a little time to do, even if you can only do like 1 week at a time, then you can use it for months. And I've been using it for a couple years. And every once in a while, I'll decide seasonally maybe to just add in a new week's menu, or if we've come across other recipes that we really enjoy, I'll add those. And then I have just little extra clear protectors in there, and it has worked. It has worked wonderfully. So I hope that you have a great day. I hear my baby in the background, so I'm gonna sign off. And remember to learn to love what must be done.